NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. The wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. And getting ready for the putt. Starting to move on this leaderboard now, Frank.
It's got a nice look to it. Another who's who.
Resuming the action here at EA Sports, let's go out to the 7th hole and pick up with our featured golfer. Frank, what have you seen so far through the early portion of the day from our featured golfer?
A lot of really good, solid play. Nothing outstanding, but, well, a few more good ones might just change our theory on that.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. You like this one, Frank?
Oh, it's a good one. Safely on.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. With authority, count it as a par and 2 under. Frank, the par 4 8th, this is a good hole.
It is a dog leg to the left, forces the player to go out the right, and this will play every inch of its yardage, which is over 470 yards. Green's still pretty much the same with that false front, unless there's a flag position in the front. you're really going to have to fly it at least 20 yards or so into that green. Otherwise, that ball is going to run towards the front.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Second shot, good look at the green. Good looking shot right here. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, getting him another good look from about 8 feet. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Is this one for par? Did the job right there. Finishing out the front side now at the ninth. And Frank, what do you think of this par 4?
Nice way to finish the front 9, Rich. Very thin green, protected by that little splash bunker in the front. Iron players get a real advantage here. One bunker down the right side to be aware of off the tee, though. I doubt anybody could carry that. That's an absolute beauty.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice strong breeze. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Impressive. Moves to 3 under for the tournament with that birdie. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Birdie try up next. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
keeps the momentum going with that putt. Stays at 3 under. There you have it, Frank. The first round is a wrap. We saw some good golf out there.
It was certainly a fun round to watch. There's a lot of great players in this field, and this is such an exciting venue. I just can't wait to see what happens the rest of the championship.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's second-round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. This is a good-looking shot. Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Just playing excellent golf, 5 under for the tournament. This is a good hole, Frank, the par 4 eighth.
Yet another dogleg left, Rich, on the front side. And it's a sharper dogleg now because they've put in 2 bunkers down the left side. It used to be a bailout area for the players in the past. You can't do that anymore. And I doubt anybody can fly it over that left one. It's nearly 330 yards to carry that in the air. Those 2 bunkers have forced the players to go out to the right, making that second shot a little bit longer now.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. See if he can get something going here. 2 straight birdies. Frank, all of a sudden, another player to factor in on this leaderboard.
And things are starting to tighten up right now. Going to see where the next move comes from.
Rounding out the front 9 with a par 4 of 453 yards from the back tee. Looks to be straight away here, Frank. Anything to be cautious about on this tee shot?
Well, that bunker, there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. There is now 1, and it also pinches into the fairway, which almost makes this hole look like a faint dogleg right. But really, the best line is still down the left side, so it still actually suits a draw off the tee. Green is slightly elevated and not very deep, too. So judging that second shot, getting the right club is essential here at 9.
Strong approach shot here at the 9th, and a good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Down, little Sheba. Down! Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. And with that birdie, moves to 3rd place. 2 rounds in the books, Frank, and a good spot from which to make a move.
Yeah, well positioned. Really, if you're leading, it's a different pressure. Being in the chaser pack there, playing well, what a great position to go into with 2 rounds to go.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live 3rd-round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. That's how you play the game, right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
In a very aggressive mode with that birdie, now in second place.
To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore.
Wow, he moved that a long ways right in the fairway. Set up in the fairway, 200 yards from here. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. On the way. Wow, Frank, I did not expect that. Eagle. Par 4 14th, Frank, it seems as though you'd be pretty happy with a par here.
You would. Even though the putting surfaces here at TPC Scottsdale are excellent, it's going to take 2 good shots to reach this 14th hole. You can get in a little bit of trouble off the tee. That bunker on the left very much in play. The rough on the right side is no snack either, because the ball, more often than not, will finish well above the player's feet. And of course that green is very, very narrow, well protected by bunkers on the left. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation. And also it's tougher to get onto that front foot. Well, this is straight at it.
That's a really good line. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Getting set now over the putt. And that's a birdie. All right, Frank, now the fun begins. We are teed up at the par 5 15th hole. Plenty to talk about here.
Yeah, the fairway down the left side is anything other than straight. It's more like a shipwreck, the raggedness of it. And that water in play, well, if you do find one on the fairway, you can sort of always wave across to the people that are walking down the 11th hole. Find the fairway, you can reach this par 5 and 2. A little bit of an island-looking green there, bunker on the left, and also another bunker just short right. But a fairway missed here. Well, you can rack up 5, 6, 7. We've seen all sorts of scores here at 15. Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
This has really been a good bounce-back round. Slow at the start, now they're picking up some speed. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Oh my goodness, that one just rocketed by the hole. It's actually on the fringe right now. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Par here's fine, isn't it, Frank? There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Arizona Summer Classic. Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 3-2-0. 320 yards, just crushed it in the fairway. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Well, that's just a case of not focusing right there. What a lapse in concentration. I love it, man. Just a shot back.
Here we go.
Par 4 14th, and Frank, this hole packs a little punch, doesn't it?
Yeah, the addition of just a little bit more yardage, plus the bunker on the left has been pushed out into the fairway. It actually makes the whole play a little bit longer than its 490 yards. Second shot is a little bit uphill. No longer is there a bunker on the right side. That side of the green is actually open. You don't really want to be trying to miss that green on the right. Should you decide to go at the flag, you're going to have to carry that front bunker.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, one of the great moments in tournament history here in Scottsdale, you go back to 1996, the sudden death playoff between Phil Mickelson and Justin Leonard. Mickelson has always been the hero out here because he went to Arizona State.
Yeah, and it still runs through his veins, Rich. There was such an important win for him because to do it in front of people that he considered his home crowd was huge. And then also to do it in a playoff where obviously it's win or lose. So for Mickelson, 1996 and TPC Scottsdale certainly ring home.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Given the situation, Rich, things so tight at the top. Very, very good birdie.
That was huge right there. Still with a great chance to come away with this title.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Good contact, good result. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an even coming up. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well, Frank, how about that?
Huge eagle, Rich. I mean, the quality of the golf right now, outstanding.
Frank, the one moment that sort of made the 16th hole what it is today would have to be Tiger's ace in 1997 here at the TPC Scottsdale when it was raining plastic cups.
It was also his reaction, too, and that ushered in the Tiger Woods era that we became associated with, which is the fist pumping, the rowdy spectators. I mean, he was one of the few players that bridged the gap between spectator and golf course. And it still goes on till today. And I think Rory McIlroy probably is the only other player that starts to broach that type of inside and outside atmosphere with golf.
Still to this day, it's the loudest single moment that I can ever remember hearing on a golf course. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par fours in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet. That was not a very good read right there. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Par 4 18th, and Frankie, if you are trying to win the tournament out here at TPC Scottsdale, this is all you want down the stretch.
It is. There's a short bunker there, obviously, for the recreational player to respect. 3 bunkers down the right side protected, and that new bunkering situation down the left there to stop the attack of a Bubba Watson or a JB Holmes. Now this tee shot is going to have to be respected, and the green too is anything other than flat.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green. Good swing, good shot yet again. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Count that. That's a birdie. That's why you play the game, to stack up the wins. Great effort right there.